This message goes to Hagyrants. First off, I want to make it clear, I'm not a pedo defender. I hate pedophiles with a passion. You know, what Robert Robinson does on his time, whether he fucks dolls, comes on their faces, or whatever he does, that's totally out of my control. I'm not trying to bash Robert Robinson. What he does in his private time, behind closed doors, I don't really give a damn. As long as he's not hurting anybody, yeah, I'm aware that he's a registered sex offender. He tweets me, he gives me comments, I just respond. I don't condone a lot of shit that he does. That's on him. That's totally out of my power. But I want to make things straight and clear with Hagyrants. Now, as you know, the news is going on that Robert Robinson was swatted. They cut his electricity off, they cut his internet off. A SWAT team came in last night, I guess, bust open his window, came in, found out it was a prank. The police are getting involved to find out who was involved. And Hagyrants, he runs a channel with 25,000 subs. A guy by the name of Pickle Boy or something. Well, anyway, there was their fans. I don't know what happened. They got pissed at Robert Robinson for something, and they DDoSed him and swatted him. So I came to terms with Hagyrants. I'm not trying to get involved with this. It's basically none of my business. I was giving my opinion out on Twitter a little bit. And I got into it with Hagyrants. I told him, hey, I'm not saying that Hagyrants is responsible. I'm saying that his fans are going out there and doing that shit. And as a big YouTuber, you have a responsibility as a big YouTuber. You really can't control what your fans do. You have no control. I have no control over what my fans do. But as a big YouTuber, we have to, set an example for ourselves. And Hagyrants is not setting an example for himself. I just told Hagyrants, hey, put out a video or put out there that, hey, swatting's not cool. It's a federal offense. They're pranking pizza places, sending them to his apartment or house. I had the same shit happen back at me in 2013. Same shit. Getting pizzas and Chinese food at my house. So Hagyrants, I just told Hagyrants on Twitter, hey, tell your fans, don't do this. It's not, it's not fun. It's illegal. And he said, well, it's not my problem. No, it's really not your problem, but have some responsibility for your channel. Set an example for yourself. He could put a stop to it, but he wants to be an incoherent prick and do nothing. He could slow it down. Maybe not put a complete stop to it, but he could at least slow it down. Tell his fans, hey, don't do this. Because their mommy and daddies don't teach them anything any better. I think a belt across the ass a few times in more households would prevent these little idiots acting like these little 10, 11-year-old trolls acting like brats on YouTube, pulling pranks like this. Parents need to get involved. But, I tried to come to terms with Hagyrants, I said, hey, no, just, no hard feelings. But set an example for yourself. I had an example a few months ago where I had a feud with this guy named Horse60. Some of my fans thought it would be cool to do some illegal shit and DDoS him. My name got named in a police report. And I had nothing to do with it. So I came on video and told my fans, hey, don't do any illegal shit. I want no part of it. And I kind of came to terms with Horse60 a little bit. Eric, I'm not going to say his last name. We came to some kind of terms. No, is his name Jeff? I think his name's Jeff. Whatever. Who cares? 860. Maybe his name's Jeff. Whatever. But me and Horse6, we still don't see eye to eye. I mean, we both hate Obama. We're both conservatives. We're both members of the NRA. We have a lot of things in common. We're both fat slobs. But I don't think me and Horse60 see eye to eye. I mean, we kind of came to terms. I didn't appreciate it when my fans are going, I don't condone I can't control what my fans do. If my fans go out and do criminal activity, that's out of my control. But I'm going to sit here on YouTube and set an example for myself and say, hey, don't do these things. It's not cool. If you do these things, leave my name out of it. That's the least little bit that Hagyrants, whatever his name, that's the least little bit that he can do. Say, hey, not my problem what they do, but don't include me within it. But no, he's being a little fucking pickle boy prick. Well, it's not my responsibility. I don't care what they do. I do care what my fans do. I don't want them going out and doing criminal activity and illegal shit. But leave my name out of it if you're going to do it. And I know that Robert Robinson gets trolled a lot because he's a registered sex offender. It is illegal to use the sex offender registry to harass sex offenders. I'm not condoning what they do. Absolutely not. I believe in the sex offender registry. It keeps the public safe. It keeps kids safe. Parents have a right to know if there's sex offenders in their neighborhood. They have a right to know to keep their children safe. I believe in the registry. I believe in it. But I also believe it's abused. That we got people on there that take a piss up in a fucking tree because they couldn't hold it to the rest area. It's not meant for that. It's not meant for somebody that has a doll fetish. I believe in reform. I believe based on the offense, maybe 5 years, 10 years. I don't believe lifetime for dingling up in a fucking tree on the side of the road. I do believe lifetime for child molesters and rapists and serial rapists and dangerous sex offenders like Richard Ramirez and Ted Bundy. But they're dead. Put them on the registry for 10 years, keep track of them for 10 years based on the offense that they did. Okay, a 25-year-old had sex with a 15-year-old. That's not cool. No, it's not cool. But let's keep an eye on him for about 10 years. Make sure he becomes a successful member of society again. Okay, he's not a danger. Let's take him off. Versus somebody like a 46-year-old that molests a bunch of children. But I'm not going to get into that debate. I'm talking about this Hagyrant, whatever his name, about the swatting issue. He needs to come up here. He needs to take a responsibility and say, hey, swatting's not cool. Pranking pizza places to people's houses is not cool. I'm not saying he's responsible for what took place. I'm saying that, yeah, it's not his problem, but at the same time, he doesn't have to be an incoherent prick. So my advice to Hagyrants, hey, just take responsibility for yourself, okay? And no, I don't back up sex offenders. Absolutely not. Hey, if Robert Robinson wants to put his dick on fucking and come on Dolls' face in his own private business behind closed doors, that's on him. I got nothing to do with that. If he's got something with, Asian dolls, that's on him. I'm not trying to offend Robert Robinson. I'm just saying that's the word going on. He's got a problem. What he does with Asian dolls in the privacy of his own home is none of my fucking business. Just as long as he's not a danger to the public. I don't believe he's a danger to the public. I believe he's got some problems upstairs, but I don't believe he's a menace to society. Hey, there's no pedophile support here. I hate pedophiles. I got children in my family. I want to do nothing but keep them safe. But anyway, Hagyrants, that's the video. That's my little rant for today. Go gang gang gong gong gang.